video. Don't know how long this one's going to be. This one's going to be sort of rantish. I already lost steam on the rant, so I don't know. It was going to be about fuckers driving slow in the center lane. We big trucks bog down pretty bad coming up hills sometimes. This last load I got off pretty lucky. I only had 15,000 pounds in there. But there's something about four-wheelers. I understand, you know, us big trucks, when you weigh 40 tons, it's understandable that you might slow down coming up a hill or something. But a lot of these fucking four-wheelers out here too, they've got it in their mind that yes, the right-hand lane is the slow lane, the middle lane is like the faster lane, and the far left lane is like the fast lane. Or in trucker terms, the right lane is the granny lane, the middle lane is the sandwich lane, and the left lane is the hammer lane. Hammer down to drive fast. But a lot of these fucking four-wheelers, they get out here, and we're not allowed, big trucks, we're not allowed in that far left lane. We'll get over there sometimes. But if you see this little fucker right here in front of me, I'm going to have to pass him on the right-hand side. Speed limit's 65. I'm doing 65. They come out here, and there's nobody in the right-hand lane, but they go, oh, well, the right-hand lane is the slow lane. I don't want to be in that lane because that's where the slow people are. And then they get in the center lane, and they do exactly the speed limit. Okay, yeah, he's picking up speed now. I'm not heavy enough to have gotten down that hill any faster. But you're impeding traffic. It doesn't matter if you're in the left-hand lane. If you could just as easily be in that right-hand lane and traveling at the proper speed, get in the fucking right-hand lane. There's absolutely no need for that bullshit. You know, same thing with big trucks. There's big trucks that do it too, especially coming through parts of New York and shit, Connecticut. It'll be 3 lanes, and big trucks don't like having to slow down for people merging on and off because that fucks up our roll. It's not as easy to get your speed back when you're in an 18-wheeler. So usually the super truckers, and I'll explain super truckers some other time, they get in that center lane and basically set their cruise control. I know I've said before in a previous video that my truck will narc on me if I exceed the speed limit by like 5 to 6 miles an hour. That only really triggers when I'm on like back roads and shit. When I'm on the interstate, if the speed limit's 55, I can be doing like close to 65 and nothing ever comes of it. As long as you don't do more than 10 miles over the speed limit, the law enforcement doesn't usually care too much. But these fuckers will get in that center lane, and coming through Connecticut, it's 55 miles an hour. They'll get in that center lane, which is our fast lane. You can't go in the far left lane. They'll get in the sandwich lane, and they'll do 55 miles an hour. And there'll be like a mile of these fuckers all doing 55 fucking miles an hour. And it's like, I'm governed at 63. I can only go 63 miles an hour. My truck won't go any faster than that unless I'm heavy and going down a hill. So, you know, I can still get faster than 55 miles an hour. So I've got somewhere I need to be, and I come up on this line of fuckers fucking playing in the sandwich lane because I don't want to get in that right-hand lane. People are coming on and off the interstate. And I'll get in that right-hand lane and pass like half a mile of trucks, and there isn't a single vehicle in that right-hand lane. But they're super truckers and don't want to get out of that center lane because, I don't know, they're fucks and it's inconvenient or logical to be in the proper lane of travel. And there's going to be a big hill coming up here in a minute. Like I said, I've only got 15,000 pounds, so I should be able to get up this hill without dropping out of 10th gear. no problem. But the thing that's gonna happen is, I'm already looking to my mirror right now, all these little four-wheelers in the lanes next to me. You see that space in between these guys? Any other place, they would be nose to ass with each other. They're leaving just enough space between them that I couldn't get in there if I really needed to. And they're cunts, and they're not going to let me in anyways because, I don't know, they're important. They're four-wheelers and they've got somewhere to go. You know, unlike me, who's on the fucking clock right now. But